I'll do you another song I wrote. As you can tell, it's been a minute. It's been a good hot minute since I've had a haircut or I've shaved. I'm not a fan of either one. But once upon a time, I was clean shaven. I wasn't born looking this way. So a long time ago when I was a younger man and I wasn't playing music as much and I was having to go find a job. My early life after graduating high school, the common theme of my life was looking for a job. Sometimes I just wouldn't work out at places. Deep down in my heart, I was really wanting to play the guitar and play music for a living, and I've been very blessed to be able to do that for the last 15 or 20 years or so. By all means, I'm not rich and I sure ain't famous, but I've been having a good time doing this for a long time. And I've traveled all over Kentucky and all over the country, matter of fact. Got to meet all kinds of people. But once upon a time, it wasn't the case. So I found myself getting a job at a pizza place, delivering pizzas. And in order to work at the pizza place, the male workers at this place wasn't allowed to have long hair or a beard. And I'm a real big fan of food and electricity and running water. So I signed up to work for the pizza place delivering pizzas, and they were going to pay me minimum wage. So then I worked there for a little while, and I was earning my keep. And I was doing okay, making my minimum wage, delivering pizzas. And then it just started getting on to me, you know, it was really grating on my nerves that I had to keep my hair trimmed and I was forced to shave. See, I'm a preacher's kid, and I rebel. It's in me. Don't tell me I can't do something, because I want to do that then. Then I got to thinking about it. I started doing the math. I said, these people have hired me to deliver pizza for minimum wage, right? And in order to work here, I have to keep my hair cut and I have to be clean shaven. Now, nowhere in minimum wage does haircuts factor in there or buying razor blades. So if they should want me to keep my hair trimmed and to shave, they need to give me a raise. That's how I was working it out. So I just stopped getting haircuts one day. And I kept going to work. And then my hair was starting to get shaggier and shaggier, and it was eventually touching my collar, and it was causing a problem with my boss. And he comes around one day and he says, John, you need to get your hair cut. And I said, sure thing, man. I'm doing that as soon as I get off work today. And I had no intentions of doing that. I was just trying to buy another day. And it was still creating a problem. It kept on getting longer and longer. So finally, thankfully, working at this place, I had to wear a hat. So every morning before I go work at this pizza place, I'd have to stuff my hair up underneath my hat. And that was a pain. That's aggravating, trying to get it all to stay up under there, you know. My wife, she was trying to help me one day, but I was just getting so frustrated with it. And I said, man, I don't like this. I don't feel like me. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not supposed to be delivering pizzas. I'm not supposed to be getting haircuts. I'm not supposed to be shaving. I don't feel like myself. I don't look like me at all. I feel like that I'm having to hide my hippie. That's where I got the idea for this next song. It's called Hide My Hippie. Minimum wage warrants minimum effort, and it all seems fair. Well, my minimum wage, it buys me bread and water. I can't afford to cut my hair, the pink slip me. I gotta hide my hippie. I gotta hide my hippie. What you think about that? Gotta stuff my ponytail up underneath my hat. Dang Skippy, I gotta hide my hippie. for pennies a day, while I alone could feed a hungry kid. Or give my dollar to some fat barber who don't look like he needs it, he ain't clipping me. I gotta hide my hippie. I gotta hide my hippie. What you think about that? I'm gonna stuff my ponytail up underneath my hat. Dang Skippy, I gotta hide my hippie. For what it's worth, I go to the church and be the focus point of critical stares. It turns out some of God's good people's got a problem with the length of my hair. And then it hits me. Jesus looked like a hippie. I gotta hide my hippie, even though it's not a sin. 'Cause the Savior, man, he had long hair too. And man, they crucified him. Pass the hat to me, brother. I gotta hide my hippie. Dang Skippy, I gotta hide my hippie. Sign says long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I took my hair up onto my hat and I went in to ask him why. He said, you look like a fine, outstanding young man, so I guess you do. Took off my hat and said, imagine that, me working for you. Whoa, signs, signs everywhere, signs blocking up the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs?